Keemstar has reached out to me. Yesterday on Twitter, he sent a video message inviting me to come back on a Lolcow podcast. Let's look at it.
Listen, Eric, I seen the video that you uploaded last night where you were bitching and complaining that Lolcow Live was just interrupting you and not letting you say your piece and bullying you and just treating you like shit, right? So I'm going to offer you a special additional live stream on Lolcow Live tomorrow night. Just me and you, where you can actually express yourself and everything that's going on. Let me know if you accept.
So something just didn't sit right with me. If you remember on Lolcow Live, he was saying the whole side of the story was stupid, that they didn't care to hear the details. Every time I tried to give my side of the story, they were interrupting me.
Yeah, the general story of this beef between the two of you.
All right,
they don't care about, well, you sent me this message on that time. Bro, no one in the chat I don't care.
No,
Wings don't care. No one cares.
This is the thing. This is the thing.
2 seconds. Guys, this beef is so fucking dumb and so...
Oh my God, it so is. So is. I so agree with you.
This beef is so retarded.
So why would you want me to come on to Lolcow Live if it was so dumb? So I replied saying, hey, thanks, but no thanks. I appreciate it, but it is what it is. Yesterday you said it was a dumb story. Nothing's changed since then. So I'll pass. And honestly, I made my video talking about my experience with it if you haven't seen it. And now that the edited version of the Lolcow podcast is on, that I was in, you can see how much they really edited out. For example, at the beginning of the actual live show, you can see how rude Tommy and even Wings and all of them were towards me. We need some energy. This is Lolcow Live, ladies and gentlemen.
Shut up. How about that?
Yeah, it's cool, Tommy. How's it over there where you're at?
Great. Fantastic.
Good. Sound energetic.
What's
up?
Why is everyone in a bad mood? Okay.
You were scrambling to get a guest the day of, and when they try to talk and be a guest, you wanted nothing to do with it. I didn't get to finish my tale.
You're gonna do this the whole time? God, you guys can't even talk. God, fucking just one guy going at a time, for Christ's sake.
Well, I mean, I was in the middle of my story.
Oh, shut the fuck up and do it.
So it leads me to believe that there was some kind of like premeditated powwow. Obviously, it seems like Tommy C has a grudge with me, and it's probably because I'm friends with people he doesn't like. But if you're scrambling for guests, if you're literally telling them, hey, drop what you're doing, please come on, because you need content that bad, you should treat your guest a lot better. Now, Keem replied to the tweet that I sent out saying, now I have no excuse to say I was censored. You're absolutely right. I can't say that I didn't get an opportunity to come on and tell my story, but it doesn't change the fact that you guys had no interest in hearing my side of the story, my details, nothing. You wanted me as a guest, and you didn't even do your research. You just wanted to fill a slot to get content. And I looked on y'all's Reddit, and I saw the feedback from people that were both positive and negative towards me, but it seems like one of the common feedbacks that your show gets is that you guys are always scrambling for content, that it's manufactured drama, that you guys are just missing the mark because you guys can't organize your show without having some kind of like forced drama inside of it. And I could tell you, being a guest and being on the show, I could honestly see that. If on a Wednesday at 3 o'clock, you're demanding 8-Bit Eric of all people will be on your show, and then when he's on it, you're just ugly and rude towards him, then the next day you're doing damage control by inviting me out, it says a lot. I really respect you, Keem. I respect Wings. I respect Boogie. Tommy, no, I don't respect him. I don't know if it was a bit. I don't know if it's a little bit, like that's what he's supposed to be, if he was just in character or not. But it really comes across the wrong way. It's almost like you feel that everybody that is your guest that comes on owes you guys something. They don't owe you shit, especially if you're scrambling to get a guest on, no matter who they are. And if you don't know who the guest is, like imagine Jay Leno having a guest on his show and telling them to instantly shut up and interrupting them and being incredibly rude. We need some energy. This is Lolcow Live, ladies and gentlemen.
Shut up. How about that?
Yeah, it's cool, Tommy. How's it over there where you're at?
Great. Fantastic.
Good. Sound energetic.
What's
up?
Why is everyone in a bad mood? Okay, 2 seconds, 2 seconds. Guys, this beef is so fucking dumb and so...
Oh my god, it so is.
You suck.
So is. I so agree with you.
This beef is so... This beef is so
Big
retarded.
babies.
That's happy.
I didn't get to finish my tail.
You're
because
gonna
you
do
sent me
this the whole
DM.
time? God, you guys can't even talk. God, fucking just one guy going at a time, for Christ's sake.
Well, I mean, I was in the middle of my story.
Oh, shut the fuck up and do it.
Well, Eric, I invited you back on for a one-on-one. No, it was a trap. If you see the smirk that he had on his face when he said a invite for a one-on-one, it was another trap. And I'm not falling for that bait again. Call me paranoid, call me whatnot. I'm not falling for that bait again. It's not worth it. It was, 2 days later since the Wednesday podcast. Nothing changed. My side of the story is still the same. So how is it not stupid anymore? If I was stupid, irrelevant, a nobody, a waste of time, a detractor, why would you want me to come on today and fill out content for a docket that you're still trying to get content for? Keemstar, all the power in the world. You've been on the internet for 15 years, 14 years. I have utmost respect for you, but I'm not going to fall for that trick. All right? I'm not going to fall for a trap that obviously there's something underlying going on, whether Rich talked to you guys about me and tried to plant the seed that I'm conspiring against you or Rich or whoever, and I'm making some kind of huge attraction, whatever. I don't understand what the problem is with me milking content and making content for views if literally all Lolcow podcast is about is using people for views. You literally milk every guest that comes on, and you're milking your own cows. You're milking Boogie, Wings, Rich, whoever else is on there every week. So I don't understand why it's a big issue that I'm milking somebody that's literally fucking up and doing stupid shit just because I'm a smaller creator. That's honestly what it comes down to. And you can say that it's stupid and that it's dumb and it's pointless and all this, but no. And Eric, you should have known when you're coming onto a thing called Lolcow. Yeah, a lesson learned. Now, okay, now you can't say you're censored. No, I was still censored. I was still censored back then. You can't change the past. That's like cheating on your boyfriend or girlfriend and then admitting it and saying, oh, well, now you can't say I lied to you. You still were interrupting. You still were rude towards a guest on your podcast. Sure, you sent me the invite, and sure, I appreciate it, but yeah, I had to turn it down. Would I ever be open to talking to Keemstar one-on-one? Absolutely, but not on Lolcow Live. Would I be open to talking to Rich from ReviewTech? Absolutely, but not on his live show. At the end of the day, nothing's changed. It is stupid, pointless, petty drama. But the issue isn't me making videos about it. The issue is that Rich was deflecting. He's upset that I was milking him for content. He didn't like that it was getting views. If it didn't get views, he wouldn't have cared. He could say he doesn't care all he wants, but trust me, he does.
But I'm just saying why are you taking pot shots? I'm not. I'm
Four out of your last 12 videos have been about Rich. So
Rich,
why
you're skipping shit and you're not going into detail on why I'm saying stuff.
So say what I'm skipping. So what did I skip that was so
if you would
crucial?
shut up and let me finish my story, I would tell you. I'm not allowed to make videos about you.
Who cares? But you're making it like Jay's my friend. You literally, and I have to defend him, dude. It's a business thing that happened. That's it. And that's all it is.
The business thing that happened in public.
I don't give a shit if you fired him or not.
2 seconds. Guys, this beef is so fucking dumb and so...
Oh my god, it so is. It so is. I so agree with you.
This beef is so retarded.
Baby.
To the point where he powwowed with you guys to get me on to try to railroad me. But looking from the comments, it seems like it's pretty even. There's some people that said, yeah, I look terrible, but Rich's performance wasn't that great either. You can see from my comment section, there's a lot of people that agree that it was totally a trap. You can see Rotten Apple says that dork put on the most smug face when offering the invite. Those dudes make content out of arguing with guests on YouTube. Smart move. And again, if they're not forcing drama, if they're not being rude to their guests, they can't carry on a show. Kazassin says total trap and more views for them. Smart move, ABE. Exactly. That's all it is. They could claim that it's stupid and it's dumb, but they need something to milk. but it's bad when somebody else milks, makes no fucking sense. This individual said, good call, it's Emily Trap. Anyways, you know how easily he could call his clowns into the circus? Like, nah, not worth the drama it is. Absolutely correct. Good move, Eric. It was a bullshit move from Rich and Lolcow Live crew. Yeah, and you know, one funny thing about this is I was never told Rich would be on. I assumed he would be. I assumed they would be adding him onto it. But I saw another podcast, I think it was called Nerdy John. They were saying, Eric, you should have known that Rich was going to be on it. They were always advertising. He told you to do the No, we didn't bring up Rich once in the DMs. Clinton Johnson says, good job taking the high road. I think you're coming out on top of this whole debacle. Exactly. I'm taking the higher road. I'm taking the more mature route. JKB and even DSP Gaming to an extent are absolutely in the right for not even being involved with this podcast. And I can't believe I'm saying that about DSP. Force Drama said, just send Keem the 2-minute clips of Rich melting down and tell him, hey, just play this for your audience. That's all that needs to be said. And what's funny is I even offered, I said, hey, can you watch the 2-minute clip of Rich having the meltdown about me? Keem wouldn't want it. And none of these guys wanted to watch anything. They admitted that they didn't watch any of my videos. They admitted that they didn't know anything about it, but they wanted me on as a guest. Zero fucking sense. How does that work? Ryu the Burninator says the show is called Lolcow Live. Keem exploits people to make money. And that is 110%. And like I said, he's exploiting his own host. Tommy C is DSP's replacement. He wasn't even a factor in the original design of it. Boogie, he's just on there to laugh about Boogie. He's just on there to laugh about Wings. Keem has no respect for any of his hosts or his guest. He demands his guest to come on last minute and then treats him like total crap. How can you expect a show like this to keep running successfully? Jeremy Conley says, I wouldn't even consider it. They're terrible. Also, Tommy C should be thanking his lucky stars that he was born in this day and age or he'd never be heard of. Obnoxious and not an ounce of talent. And again, me saying I don't even know who Tommy C was is not me trying to say like I'm some big shot. When I said, who the fuck are you? It's because I genuinely don't know who he is. I've never heard of Tommy C. I don't follow the commentary circle. I don't pay attention to all these motherfuckers that are on it that swing their e-penises around. But when you're scrambling for a guest and you're the host of a show, treat them better. Don't be obnoxious. We need some energy. This is Lolcow Live, ladies and gentlemen.
Shut up. How about that?
Yeah. It's cool, Tommy. How's it over there where you're at?
Great. Fantastic.
Good. Sound energetic. What's up?
Why is everyone in a bad mood? Okay, 2 seconds, 2 seconds. Guys, this beef is so fucking dumb and so...
Oh my god, it so is.
You suck.
It so is. I so agree with you.
This beef is so... This beef is so
Big
retarded.
babies.
What's happening?
I didn't get to finish my tale.
You're
because
gonna
you
do
sent
this
me
the whole
DM.
time? God, you guys can't even talk. God, fucking just one guy going at a time, for Christ's sake.
Well, I mean, I was in the middle of my story.
Oh, shut the fuck up and do it.
Well, I hope everybody enjoys their Easter weekend. Have a great day.